Hey guys, Verlis here, and today we're looking at Pangoro. He is cool, mostly because he has like a lot of options that you can't really take with a lot of other fighting type bruiser ideas, and you can pretty much put any ability on him and it works. Iron Fist increases punching moves by 20%. He has Mold Breaker, which means you can hit Pokemon with that you wouldn't be able to hit under certain circumstances. Mold Breaker is always just nice to have around. Or Scrappy, hitting a Ghost type move, especially with all those Mega Gengars running around. It's probably a good idea. It's really what you want to make out of it. Also, he's one of very few Pokemon that can Egg move or at least obtain Storm Throw. I am a big fan of Storm Throw because while it is bad if it's used against me, if a Pokemon's setting up, you can break through any kind of defenses with the critical hit. Since it always lands in a critical hit, it's like having a base power of 120 with no drawbacks. And then that means you're going to get stab on top of that. It's just a good move. So I'd always say Storm Throw, do that. I've also been trying to find out ways to make Quash a move, but I don't think it's right for this guy, honestly. But there's still hope in Quash, I believe. And let's see, Power Up Punch. Since it is a punch move, it does get that small boost as well as getting stab, so it becomes a pretty decent move while boosting your attack. Then, you know, while he has a lot of fighting moves, if you go for Scrappy, you don't have to worry about getting too walled out with fighting. He also gets Crunch and what's this? Parting Shot. Parting Threat, the user lowers the target's attack and special attack and then switches. Ooh. Parting Shot. I like this move a lot. I didn't know what it did, but it looks pretty amazing. So pretty much it's like a U-turn or something that doesn't do damage, but it lowers attack and special attack. That's alright. He also gets Earthquake, which, like I said, for Mold Breaker, if the Pokemon has Levitate, it would be really strong against. And, of course, he also just has regular good things like Rock Slide. So you can do a lot with him. I would have to say, go for an Adamant Nature, max that attack, max those hit points, because his speed isn't worth any investment. His defenses are good, but if you just max out his hit points, you should be able to take a hit and really just rebound a lot of damage. And, again, Trick Room, he'd be really strong under a Trick Room. Make sure you can get that set up. Or a Tailwind, because he has like that in-between speed, to where even if you have a Tailwind going behind you, that double speed will make him generally the fastest Pokemon out there. So I think that's a good way to take him. He has diversity when it comes to moves, abilities. He can only be built one way, but he still has a lot of cool little things he can do. And I like him. And he looks cool. We finally get a Panda Pokemon. Done well. He's like just a brawler kind of dude, and I like that. Also, yeah, that's about it. So, this, guys, was a quick video. I think there's a trend here. If there's a defensive Pokemon that has a lot of, like, options, it takes a while. If there's a Pokemon where you can only really set up one move, not one moveset, but I mean one EV spread, it's a lot faster. Items. Life Orb, if you need one of those, because Life Orb with his punch power-up, Iron Fist, could be pretty strong. Anything with this guy, since he already has 381 attack, Life Orb would just run away with. Or if you have the Scrappy ability, you could probably be safe with like a choice band as well. Or maybe, depending on how crazy you feel like getting, you know, max out that speed. This is the only time I'd recommend going in Jolly Nature. Max speed, max attack, give him a choice scarf, and see what happens. So, hope you liked this video. Did Pangoro finally? I know a lot of you asked for him. More Pokemon coming this way, and most importantly, as you all know, have a nice day.